ever just rummage through your pantry at 3 a.m. looking for snacks like a gremlin? What's up, Gang Delicious? It's WJHS, and today I'm actually not with Braylon because he sucks. Today I'm here with Elijah.
Who?
You.
Oh, right, that's me! Hi, Mom!
Okay, and today we are actually talking about raccoons. Okay. Gang, do you know anything about raccoons?
I know who Rocket Raccoon is.
Oh, okay.
And, I'm trying to remember that raccoon. I can't remember his name. Forget about it. Oh, yeah, you're right.
If you had to guess, what would you say raccoons eat most?
Trash.
You know what? You might be right.
I might be a little right on that one.
Okay, it says raccoons are actually opportunistic omnivores with a highly varied diet, eating almost anything available, but they particularly enjoy foods near water, which
I don't know if I believe that one.
I don't know if I believe that either, but it says that they particularly like crayfish, frogs, fish, and snails.
I don't know. Unless there's a dead frog in the trash can or something.
Gang, have you literally ever seen a raccoon by any body of water ever?
No, I have not whatsoever.
Literally.
Would we?
No.
Would we know?
Okay, here's where it gets like action in suburban areas. They readily raid trash cans.
That's accurate. That's accurate.
See, no, you were wrong the first time. No.
Exactly.
Gang, if you had to guess, what would you say they act like on a daily basis?
Usually they're like kind of aggressive. Sometimes. They kind of, they're bandits. They steal.
Rah!
Rah!
Okay, it says raccoons are actually intelligent. No way.
They're smart.
They're smart.
Oh, that's why Rocket Raccoon's so smart.
They're nocturnal, which we knew that already.
Yeah.
And they're highly adaptable, known for their curious nature. Dexterity, because they can open latches. What the freak, man?
Yeah, what the heck?
Get out of my house.
Get out of my trash.
I actually have a story about that later. And also resourcefulness and finding food, like raiding garbage cans.
Hey, I know that. They do that.
As for their behavior, it says they're generally solitary, but forming loose groups when they're young and communicate through various vocalizations, using their sensitive paws to explore and find food, sometimes washing it.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote washing.
Yeah, quote.
Do you think they're more social in groups or by themselves?
Probably just by themselves. I don't think I've ever seen a raccoon in like a group.
Well, you'd actually be wrong.
What? No!
Raccoons are actually more social in groups for survival purposes. With the women.
Women?
With the women forming tight family units. And the guys often form loose coalitions, I guess, for defense or something.
Yo, they homies.
They homies.
Yo, dap me up.
Yo, here's what that
Yeah.
is. Okay. It says, also, though they're generally seen as solitary, so you would have been kind of right. When resources are abundant or in low density areas, they also huddle for warmth in the winter, showing flexibility from being solitary to keeping up.
Oh, that makes sense.
Kind of.
I was kind of correct.
Okay. Do you think they should be normalized?
I think I actually know. Like, I've seen a lot of people actually have like, so I just normally believe they are. So I'll say yeah.
Gang, what do you like about them most?
Like about them most, Rocket Raccoon's pretty cool. I like that Roger Rick guy. He's also pretty cool.
Alright, gang. Okay, and would you own one?
Probably, I could.
But, okay, so the story that I mentioned earlier was actually actually, one time my mom made coffee cake, right? And my Nana, she kept the garage door open, but like in the screen door leading from the garage to the house, there was this little hole in the screen door. And after my mom, like, she set the coffee cake on the counter to rest after it got done baking, and my Nana, she'll like talk in her sleep, right? And then she heard, my mom heard pots and pans clashing in the kitchen, and she's like, what is my mom doing? And I was asleep during this whole thing, but my mom goes into the living room and sees my Nana fully asleep on the couch. So she's like, what is all that noise? She goes into the freaking kitchen and sees a raccoon eating all of her freaking coffee cake, bro.
My bad.
That was you?
Oh, no. Maybe partake of it. I could have worn a raccoon costume that day, and I was breaking into houses.
No.
It could have been me. You never know.
That's actually crazy.
It's insane.
No, but I don't know what she did. I think she freaked out and threw something at it. I don't remember, but she got really freaked out because there was a raccoon in her coffee cake.
I think I'd be more worried about the cake.
My cake.
No! My cake!
Alright, guys. That was episode 6 of Rodent Rants with raccoons. Thank you, Elijah, for coming to join me.
Oh, of course.
Stay tuned for next episode, the final episode, where I'll be talking about hedgehogs with Sam.